Hey, welcome back to my channel, Duct Tape Mechanic. In this video, I'm going to give you the top 3 reasons why your Whirlpool, Kenmore, or Maytag electric dryer is making weird noises. So if you find this video to be helpful, make sure you subscribe to my channel for more DIY and tinkering videos. So here is the dryer in question, and I've already got it plugged in. I'm going to show you the noise that it's making. So I'm just going to hit the start. And it definitely shouldn't sound like that, especially considering that there's no clothes in it. So in this video, I'm going to provide you with the 3 main reasons why your Whirlpool or Maytag or pretty much any sort of dryer with this sort of lint filter on top is making noises. So let's get to it. So the very first thing you want to do is make sure your dryer is unplugged, because these things are operating around 240 volts and you don't want to get electrocuted. All right, so after that, we're going to be checking to see if there's something stuck in the blower motor or blower fan housing. And in order to do that, first we're going to lift up or remove the lint filter right there. And then we're going to go ahead and remove these 2 screws. So this is 2 Phillips screws, 1, 2. So after that, we're going to be removing this back panel right here. In order to do that, there's around 10 quarter-inch screws that you have to take off. All right, so after removing those screws around that perimeter of the casing, we're going to have to remove another 4 screws around the blower motor housing. So it's 1, 2, 3, and 4. These are all quarter-inch head screws, I should say. Right here is a common culprit right there. Pencil. That was most likely the reason why this thing was making that weird noise, but I'll show you the second and third most common reason as well. But most likely it was this pencil getting caught in the fan blade right there. But I'm going to vacuum this whole thing up, then we'll move on to number 2 and 3 as well. But like I said, this blower motor housing right here is going to be your culprit majority of the time. You can find rulers, pencils, markers, anything that could be in a pocket I found in here. All right, so the number 2 reason why your dryer is making all sorts of weird noises is because the rollers are all bound up or not turning or broken in some other manner. And to get access to them, I'm already going to assume that you still have your filter trap or lint trap removed, and the 2 Phillips screws have been taken out. Now I haven't reassembled this machine from the first step in which I took off the back panel, but you don't need to take off the back panel for this part. So, but I would advise to take off the back panel, to take off the blower motor fan housing and inspect that before looking at the rollers. But to replace the rollers, you do not need to take off the back panel. But anyways, with those 2 Phillips screws removed, just get a putty knife here and stick it in to the front of the dryer about right here. So about maybe, I don't know, 2 inches from the corner there, and push on the clip. You can also push this top forward and it should be able to free it up just like so. And you're going to have to do that on the other side as well. All right, so with that top up right there, we're going to undo the lid switch connector right here. or the door switch I should say, and just kind of pop it off like so. So for the next part, you'll need a 5/16 inch nut driver, something like that. And then there's two screws holding in the front panel. So one right here and one right on this side right there. We're gonna undo those and just pull off the front panel right there. Screws have been taken out. You can just kind of lift up first, like so, and then lift out. Up. Right, so once the front door has been removed, we're going to take out the belt and the drum. In order to do that, we're going to have to undo the idler pulley, or the belt from the idler pulley, I should say, and then take off the belt. So to do that, I should say you're just gonna push the idler pulley this way, so to your right if you're coming from the front of the dryer. So push it to the right and take it off the motor pulley as well. And then all right, so we've removed, or we've taken the belt off of the motor pulley and the idler pulley, so just be able to lift out the drum. There we go. So with the drum out, we can get a closer look of exactly what's going on. And that shows that my assessment of that pencil causing that issue was completely wrong, because these rollers are completely grounded down. And this one right here is making a noise. Yeah, so that's not how it's supposed to be. And this one is completely stuck. So there we go. So that's the issue with this particular one, and that's the number 2 cause, is that the rollers are, this one's broken and this one's stuck. So in order to replace those, they're really easy. There's just a little triangle clip right there that you just pop off with a flat blade screwdriver, pull it out. I recommend cleaning the shaft with a WD-40 or something, and then you could use any sort of lubricant. After you wiped off the WD-40, you can use a graphite-based lubricant, and I'll link that in the description of this video, on the shaft of the rollers, and then just install the new roller, put the triangle clip on, and that's how you do it. For this one here, the bottom roller, I should say, you will have to first undo that 5/16 inch screw, which is right there. And then you will be able to take this arm off, and then you have the same setup with that little triangle clip. Then you'll be able to take off the roller, clean up the shaft there with some WD-40. Then use some sort of preferably non-petroleum based lubricant on the shaft there. You can use graphite. I've seen some people use silicone. I've never used silicone, but then install the new rollers. Really simple. I'm gonna do that, but before I do that, I'm gonna clean everything up. Then I'll probably do that in fast forward mode, because there's plenty of videos on how to replace the rollers. I just wanted to show you what they actually sound like when they go bad. So yeah, let's get to it. Here was that graphite-based lubricant I was talking about. That's good for greasing up the shaft of the rollers. All right, so if there's nothing in the blower motor fan housing and the roller bearings aren't broken or stuck like this one here, then most likely the third most common reason, I should say, is that either the idler pulley is completely frozen up, or the belt is old and making weird noises. So all you have to do is just swap out with a new idler pulley. In this case, the pulley is free and moving, or if the pulley is in good condition, then it's the belt. So those are the top 3 reasons. 1, something stuck in the blower motor fan housing. 2, the roller bearings are absolutely shot or stuck. Number 3, either pulley is stuck / belt is wearing down. Well, I'm going to put this whole thing back together and then give this thing a test run. So I've got this dryer reassembled and hooked up to my test station over here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and hit the start button and see if it's making any of that noise that it was making before. If you recall, it was making a loud thudding noise when I hit the start button. So let's see what it does now. All right, there we go. Sounds a lot better now. Those bad rollers were definitely the issue on this one. It kind of had a trifecta of issues. It had a broken roller, one of the rollers was completely jammed, and it had a pencil in the blower motor as well. So if you found this video to be helpful in repairing your dryer, make sure you hit the thumbs up sign.